Righto, picked up the rubber yesterday. Decided 25, originally it was going to be 25 by 50. I've gone for 75mm wide and doubled up to 20s as opposed to 25, because 25 would not have been enough to hold the door, because what I want to do is stop the, even though that will be in there, stops the wind from pushing the bottom of the door in and potentially bowing it there as well. The intention also is to keep the water out, any rainwater that happens to want to wash back under. Got to fix the top up there, the flashing, bit of silicone to seal that up. So yes, liquid nails after I drilled the holes, and 2 strips of 20mm rubber by 75, 6 meters long. So I've just got this door to do for that lot. Concrete's still curing, but he's done a bloody awesome job as always. Blended in with the rest fairly perfectly, I'd say. Very happy with how it turned out. And as far as getting my posts level, they could not have been any better. Everything worked out spot on. So pretty bloody goddamn happy with how that's turned out. All it's got to do is dry properly now. But do that, that's onto this. Figured I'd do that before any potential rain, so while the concrete is still dry, so I can get the liquid nails to bond to it. So that is what we are up to currently. Well, as you can hear, it's raining, and what used to be a sea of water here from where the gutter would overflow, which hopefully I've sealed up a bit, but it would run under the flashing above the doors as well. So I sealed that up yesterday as well, but it now cannot blow back under the doors either. Thanks to the rubber stripping. So I put that in yesterday. Put the liquid nails down. Probably need to double up these screw bolts in these ones, like I did these ones. It's 75mm, 20mm thick each strip, so I had to double them up, so that's 40mm. So it will also help stop the doors blowing in as a bit of a door guide, but the main thing is it's keeping the rain out, and stops that little bit of extra light coming in under the doors as well. So moved on to shooting this wall, apart from 2 fucking window holes that I've got to patch up when I get around to trimming up the top sheets. Concrete's finally starting to go off a bit. Was just in the process of doing the guttering brackets, but kind of been rained off that, so I'm preparing the gutters now, putting in the end caps, and I'll have to go and get a drain pot to cut into one, into this one, ready for when I put it up. So I'll just drill them shortly. I've just put a bit of silicone sealant in there now. So I'll pop rivet those, drill and pop rivet those, and then do my drain downpipe for there. So got the bottom half sheeted this morning, all lined up, all the holes matched up with the purlins, so that was good. Just have to trim the top sheets since they don't need to be as long now, since they went to the peak of the gable before. I don't have to now, so I was just working out whether I was sheeting it first and then putting the guttering on with the brackets over the top of the iron, but I've decided I'll put the brackets up first, put the guttering on, have a look, see how it looks, and probably just butt the sheets up underneath to the base of the guttering. So there was no point cutting anything sheet wise yet, because I don't know which end I'll have to cut, whether the purlin holes will line up in the existing sheets or whether it's better just to trim the top and rather than the bottom and start again. Fairly sure that that should be the top. I'll start from the other end. No, that's the start of this end, so that is the top. Yeah. So I'll go and get a few bits and pieces that I need now, and after I drill and pot rivet them, and I won't wish for it to stop raining because that's better than starting watering. Even sounds like a bit of thunder. Far better than starting watering. But in the meantime, I can move on to doing the brackets for the 8-inch purlins to hang the door tracking off of and fill the gable in, so I'll have to go and get them as well. Getting there. Let it be known, God, I hate guttering. It is the spawn of the devil, trying to fucking do gutters. How are you meant to interlap guttering when they're exactly the same size remains to be seen, but we did get there despite the rain as well. What rain there was happened to want to fall just when I happened to be wanting to do that, but anyway, it's done. Done and up. Just trimming the top sheets. Finish them off in the morning. A few more left yet, obviously. And a little bit of flashing on the edge as well to do. But certainly makes it a darker shed now. With my one poor light. And looking at through the phone, trust me, it's a hell of a lot darker in real life. Doesn't look anything like what it does in this. Looks more like that. Just dark. get it finished off. Start on this end then. Wall done. Guttering done. Just starting on working out the heights for the gable infill. Once again, it is a hell of a lot darker in here than what this phone camera lets on. It's well, you can sort of see roughly, it just doesn't do it justice how dark it is in here actually. Looking from the light to the dark gives you a little bit of a indication of what it's like with your actual naked eye as opposed to the phone camera. But anyway, pretty damn happy with how it's turned out. Got that hole in the back wall to shove a sheet behind now that I actually can see it, after getting rid of a bit more of the hay out of there. So get these doors started and done eventually, and fix up the light wiring. Light zizzers wiring. You can see how dark it was then. That gives you a bit of an indication that's pretty much what it's like to the naked eye. So yes, just trying to work out a height for the purlins to go under. I've changed my mind about 3 or 4 times already on how I'm doing it. I think I've got it set now. Well, it's too late now. I've already started. I've welded one cleat up on the post already. So I'll just laser that, get the height for this one exact, and we shall go from there.